let's get one thing out of the way. This game is stupidly hard. It actually took me a little by surprise. I mean, I know it's called Impossible Road, but come on. Taking inspiration from games like Super Monkey Ball, Impossible Road has you navigating a ball down a thin ribbon, with gravity being your only enemy. Being a score chaser, the aim is to last as long as you can, passing gates as you go. The game's graphics are a standout triumph. It looks simply stunning on the iPhone's Retina display and will blow you away when you see it running at 60 frames a second. The game only utilizes two colors, blue and white, which makes the track very easy to see. Audio is crisp and the solid techno tune gives a nice sense of urgency as you're careening out of control. This can get a little repetitive as there's not much variation in the tracks, and the high-pitched "you're about to die" noise gets old quickly, given how often you'll hear it. On the matter of gameplay, there's a few things I feel could have been a little bit better implemented. Firstly, the physics of the ball. It's quite easy to start a run doing fairly well, but as soon as you hit the smallest bump, any semblance of control you once had is thrown out the window. The game quickly turns into a crapshoot of aiming for the nearest road and hoping you hit it before the inevitable whiteout. This is where my second complaint arises. The whiteout animation, the transition to the menu, and the delay before you can start another run feels way too long. Games with extremely short runs should have absolute minimum downtime between them. Super Hexagon is a sublime example, with new games starting less than a second after the previous. Thirdly, and by far my biggest complaint, is the controls. The player is presented with two buttons, a left and a right arrow. Pressing either of these adds sideways momentum to the ball. They're digital, either full off or full on, meaning the amount of momentum can't be carefully controlled. On devices with a built-in accelerometer, to not take advantage of this is almost criminal. I'm no expert gamer, but I can say without question that a large number of the deaths that I suffered were a direct result of the control scheme. Is Impossible Road worth $2? Yes, absolutely. It's perfect for quick play sessions, and because there's technically no end to the game, means that you'll forever be striving for a higher score. A few minor tweaks and the inclusion of tilt controls would easily elevate Impossible Road to near perfection. Thank you for joining me for this quick look at Impossible Road. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest mobile games. This has been Alex for GameMob, that's www.gamemob.com.